Students, this is Dr. A. Arul Prakash, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Kadalur. In this video, we are going to see about the classification of animal kingdom. So, before going to animal kingdom, so from the Aristotle to Carolus Linnaeus, a lot of scientists they have classified binomial nomenclature, so kingdom classification systems. So first of all, plant and animal systems. Another one is a 2 kingdom system, 3 kingdom system, 4 kingdom system, 5 kingdom system, up to 7 kingdom system. But so we also accepted nowadays the 5 kingdom classification system. So based on their 5 kingdom classification systems, so how to classification of animals. So the animals we going to classify it based on their 7 categories. That means a taxonomical classification: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus. So when you look around, you will observe different animals and with a different structure of forms. As over millions of species of animal have been described till now, the need for classification becomes all the more important. The classification also help in assigning a systematic position to newly described species. So different type of categories they have to follow. One is a basis of classification. In spite of differences in structure and form of different animals, there are fundamental features commonly various individual in relation to the arrangement of cells, body symmetrical position, nature of coelom, presence of a body cavity, patterns of digestive system, circulatory system, that means open or closed circulatory system. Another one is reproductive systems. Another one of the category, that is a level of organization, that means unicellular organism or multicellular organism, they have a organ grade system, that is tissue level organization. These types of organization is based on their animal present in the atmosphere. For example, multicellular organism, they have a multi-cell present made up of the tissues and made up of organ. The cellular level, that's a single cell or multi-single cell organism, they are responsible for all the functions of their body, that is a single cell organisms. So tissue level organisms, the different type of cell, they form tissues, they form an organization, that means a tissue level organization. So these type of categories are also followed by the classification systems. Another one is symmetries. So animals can categorize on the basis of their symmetries: asymmetrical, radial symmetry. Another one is bilaterally symmetrical. So asymmetrical, any plane that passes through the center does not divide them into equal halves. So for example, sponges. So radial symmetry, when any plane passing through the central axis of the body divides the organism into 2 identical halves, that means a radial, that means equal parts of the body, like coelentrates, ctenophores and echinoderms. Bilateral symmetric, where the body can divide into identical left and right halves in only one plane, example annelids and arthropods. So these the diagram showing the bilaterally symmetrical. Another one is a radial symmetry from the animal. Another one is a sponges, is a no symmetrical positions. So another important aspect, the organism having cell wall, that means a tissue wall or cell wall, like ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm layers, presence of layers in their animal organism. So animals in which cells are arranged into 2 embryonic layer, one is ectoderm and endoderm. So those animal in which the developing embryo has a 3rd germinal layer, that means mesoderm. So there are 3 layers, that means ectoderm, endoderm, another one is a mesoderm. This diagram is showing also. So ectoderm, endoderm, so mesoderm, in between the gap of ectoderm and the endoderm. So another one is the coelom, that means the presence of body cavity, that means the internal part of the body. They have a cavity presence in the gut regions. So that means coelomates, acoelomates or pseudocoelomates. There are three categories they have to follow. Presence of coelom, that means coelomate. Pseudocoelomate, that means the pouches, ectoderms and endoderms is called pseudocoelomates. So another one is acoelomates. The animals in which the body cavity is absent are called acoelomates, like platy, helminthes. Pseudocoelomates like acelminthes. So coelomates animal like annelids, arthropod, echinoderms, hemichordates, like chordates animals, they have coelomates in their gut regions. So another one is a segmentation from the mouth to anus spot. So some animal they have a segmentation in their morphological structure, segmentation. So that means called metamerism. So for example, earthworm, the body shows this pattern called metameric organization, segmentation, and the phenomenon is known as a segmentations. So these categories also they have to follow when they are going to classify the animal. Another one is a notochord on the vertebral column in their animal. So notochord is a mesodermally derived rod-like structure formed on the dorsal side during the embryonic development in some animals. So animals with a notochord are called chordates animals. So this is the flow chart showing the how the animal is classified. So based on the presence of a notochord or without notochord. For example, invertebrate or vertebrate, they are classified into two categories. So invertebrates, so there are different type of phylum like Porifera, Cnidaria. Another one is Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata. So each one having the different type of category, particularly in the cellular level organization, that means Porifera. So coming to the tissue level organization like Cnidaria. So organ and organ system level animals like Platyhelminthes, nematodes like Annelid, Arthropoda, Mollusca and Echinodermata. So these are all the coming from the invertebrate category. So coming to the vertebrate category, so we have only 5 classes like Pisces, Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves and Mammalia. So these are all the common classification details about animal kingdom. So coming to the vertebrate is a very matured animal, matured classification. So division is Agnatha from Gnathostomata. So both are a different form. So Agnatha, presence of so absence of jaws. So Gnathostomata is a BS upper jaws and lower jaws. These type of animals is classified from the vertebrates. For example, Cyclostomata from the Agnatha is absence of jaws. So here the Gnathostomata bears jaws, that is coming from the super classes. So Pisces and tetrapods. So Pisces, that is a aquatic animal, that means a Condytheus. Another one is a Astitheus, that is called fin fishes. Tetrapods bears limbs for the purpose of locomotion like Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves and mammals. So these tables shows them what are the features in the animal kingdom in the different phyla. So from the Porifera to Chordata, so based on their cellular organization. Another one is a symmetrical position. So whether it is a presence of a coelom, that means body cavity. So whether it is a presence of the morphological segmentation, whether it is having the digestive system is a closed system or a open system, that means digestive system is developed, that means absent or incomplete or complete. Whether the circulatory system also present or absent. Some of the animal they have a open circulatory system or closed circulatory systems. So they based on the circulatory system we have to classify their animal. Another one important category is respiratory system. also presence or absence the type of category respiratory system. And this is a distinctive feature, that means special character than that particular animal they have made. So thank you. In this video is very useful to, I hope this video is very useful to you. Thank you.